Steel Rangers.
We got to our parking spot, and while the lead ranger is loading up, I decided to go and see what's shining in the bushes around here. It's a good parking spot, and it is littered. Somebody drove a bunch of stuff out here, which unfortunately we came to expect when we come to the places where we can drive ourselves. So we're gonna pick up a few things and carry out what we can, and then get started on our track. We'll see you on the trail. Designated driver.
Today is November 10th. We are here hiking on the C2C once again, planning to finish off from Palmer Mountain. We plan to connect to the 1000 Line Road, and we plan to see the ocean again going to the berm. We are back at the berm where we saw the ocean. The ocean is right down that way. You can hear it, and I believe I actually see the ocean. It's got a big fog bank. I'm standing on a berm where someone was using this as a shooting site to shoot koi pigeons and bottles and cans. We hope that people stop using this area as a shooting site because we cleaned it up.
And because there's a trail leading right behind there. This particular spot is about 100 feet away from where we parked. The reason we parked there, it's not as muddy and there's more room, so we're gonna head back and head west from this point. Gotta clear off the road for ourselves to go back on it. This road is beautiful. It has everything. Birds, animals, beautiful views, all the colors of the fall. Even the kitchen sink.
What you do in the forest, it is always a mystery. The woods are listening.
And now they have electronics too. We are at about 2 miles from the berm, and we are at the love boat, quite literally. It's a neat little turnoff. Obviously a few people came out and partied here a few times, left their party stuff behind. We're gonna pick up and we're going to have lunch, and then we're gonna head back down, farther down, to see if we can finish off this leg. Very disturbing sight. There's the boat. Somebody had to drag it out here. Here's a fire pit with some burned bottles and stuff. And this right here is a log that somebody used for backstop. There's absolutely nothing behind it to stop a bullet. So there's the shooting range, cleaned up just a little bit. There is the boat. And whoever got it out here must have had a high tide. That, folks, looks like a motor. A boat motor. Area yielded 28 pieces of recyclable material. but half of them were shot, so we can't exactly recycle it, but we count it anyway. Time for lunch. Drivable road. We don't know if it's through road or not, but we already seen a couple of cars coming through. So when we see a site like this, it's very disturbing. I'm gonna go climb up there and clean it up. Somebody used a target shooting across this road with a curve coming from both directions. That's an official marker, but people are using that for target practicing. To shoot across the road. We're keeping these. Our bounty for the day. Frame of reference. There's the road curving around. There's a little pullout with the junk that we just pulled off a tree. Right across from that, there's the tree with the orange marker on it. That's how people were aiming. At the intersection of 1000 line and the road 5083, there's a marker right there. We've collected all this trash and recyclables on just the last quarter of a mile coming back on 5083. So we're gonna leave it here, pick it up on the way back. This is our turnaround point for today. There's really no place to park here safely. It's a giant triangle. I suppose if somebody wants to park on the side, it's up to you. This right here will be our direction for next time on our continuous C2C trip. For today, the sky is still blue with a few feathered clouds in them. The sun is still up, so we're going to make our way back up and over the hill and through the woods. Here's the first never have I ever, at least for me, on the C2C Trail or anywhere. This banana slug is, in fact, turning yellow. Look at him, ain't he a handsome fella?
Flick for C2C. We're about to turn off and go back to our car.
And there's a sign marker right behind right there. Don't miss it if you're hiking or driving. We have about a half a mile to go. And we want to show you the back of Palmer Mountain. What a beautiful place it is. And there's a happy steel ranger ready to run to the car.
We hiked from Palmer Mountain today to the 1000 Line Road. We hiked 7.5 miles in the course of 4.5 hours. We had 64 cans and
several bags of litter, unfortunately. And the reason for that is this is a drivable road all the way out to the berm. We have a proof of that because we drove out there ourselves and then had to get off the road for about 2 or 3 cars that came out and about. So now it's picked up and clean. We'll see how long that lasts, and
we'll see you next time on #pliking. Can you start the recording?
I did.
Please.
It's already going for 10 seconds.
We just finished hiking the C2C Trail.
Are you done goofing around? You doing interpretive dance? Huga.
Though you did do it intentionally, you still took a picture.
Of course I did.